Hello there, I am Maestro from themadfiles.net and welcome to Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. This is part 20 and this is a post-recording because somehow Fraps decided to turn on my front mic, which I don't have, instead of my regular mic, and I'm not going to record the game again. So I finally discovered where I had to put the explosives. It's at this desk, as you can see, and after that you have 3 minutes to escape, Eric, it's called escaping. So we cannot go through the front door because that one is locked, so we have to go through this door and then we get attacked by the support. So I try to avoid them for the most part until I get stuck, but we'll be right there so we can see for ourselves. Yes, this is why I don't normally do post commentary, because I'm not very good at it. You could argue that I'm also not very good at regular commentary, but well, go fuck yourself. That's not nice, Eric. I knew. So this is the second time I lost my way here, because I didn't realize I had to wait for them to open the door. So I decided to just fuck it. And then I decided no, and then he decided no, I don't want you to go. So yeah, it's annoying, I knew, but he will die. Oh, kill me. So I thought I missed the door, so I went back where I came from. Mina was very stressed because of the timers. I already get stressed with timers in games. I really don't like them. I just don't want them to go away. So I guess here I decided to fuck it and go back to where I came from. Go back to once again or something. I don't know. Really funny too. And now I see that the door is open. So you basically have to wait for the Sabbat to open the door, or you either have very good lock picking skills, I guess. But so you basically were home free. You still have a minute left, so that's more than enough time. So normally, when you're not an idiot like me, you should have more than enough time. Even I had enough time to get to where I want to. And we have a conversation next, and I will try to remember what I said and try to read it to you. And this part is pretty easy, but the next part, not so much.
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume?
Yeah, that was me.
Hopefully no Sabbat saw you escape. They can be somewhat
You don't say. Who are you and why have you been following me?
I see my reputation for once does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you. Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
I saw a ghost at the local hotel.
A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secret.
I met some kindred on the beach that didn't seem like kindred.
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred, hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
The Santa Monica Baron has a split personality. Or had.
She's
basically
undoubtedly Malkavian. Or should I say, they are undoubtedly Malkavian.
Other than that, I really haven't seen anything extraordinary.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it.
I really wish people would
Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one. And be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabal.
You don't say. Night, Beckett. And finally the warehouse mission is over. If you know what you had to do, it is a pretty fun mission, but I was stuck on it for a while, so I don't like being stuck. So finally we will be able to continue. But we're gonna have a conversation with Bertram. It's Bertram, right?
Nice work, fledgling. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight.
Thanks. Do you know someone named Beckett?
Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why?
I spoke with him.
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. But that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
Bertram, I have some serious questions for you.
Like what?
I had some questions about the clans.
Clans are just bloodlines, you know. A common root shared and passed on from sire to child.
Tell me about the Bruja.
They're a bunch of malcontents. They get pumped up by rousing the rabble they keep around them. Like that's hard. Nothing breeds faster than contempt. And that's what the Bruja are all about. Jealousy and contempt.
I want to ask you about another clan.
Sure.
Tell me about the Gangrel.
Well, they fancy themselves loners and drifters running around the countryside and barking at the moon. It's all just an act. Gangrel can walk upright. They just choose not to.
I wanted to ask about you another clan.
Sure.
Tell me about the Malkavians.
Malkavians are, interesting. There's something to them. Learning to sort the wisdom from the bullshit can be some work, and, not all of them are worth listening to, but, they're all good fun, if you ask me.
I also wanted to ask about sex. Or like Svea Fullman, she's good fun.
Vampire politicking, fledgling. No more.
I have
get
to do this
used
for
to
memory,
that
you
kind
remember?
of thing.
Oh, did you know Jeanette and Therese were the same
I
person?
had my suspicions. But an interesting specimen. But a pain in my dead ass for sure.
It sounded a lot more vicious than a pain
course
in
it
your
did.
ass.
As if vampires and women both weren't insecure enough. Get them together in one Malkavian body. And look what happens. Yeah, no kidding.
Talk about your
Now
drama
that the
queens.
Camarillas moved into L.A., Therese wants the title of Prince of Santa Monica. I guess she saw me as a threat. Funny thing is, I could care less.
You couldn't care less. Couldn't. Oh, and option 1, by the way. Come on, past me. Press it.
I wouldn't want to be the prince.
Oh, I was going on a
the
tirade about
I'll
couldn't
leave
care
that
less, by
headache
the
to the
way.
Ventru. Besides, there's only like 4 vampires in all of Santa Monica. Some kingdom. Like what?
Must be the reason why I'm king of my castle.
Sure, fledgling. It's war out there, after all. You should know all you can about the different sides.
What can you tell me about the Anarchs?
Yeah, I respect what they do, strenuous liberty and all that jazz, but they're kidding themselves. Wherever there's an ounce of power to be had, there'll be people dicking each other over. You think the Camarilla invented that?
What do you know
From what I
about
hear,
Nines
he's a likable
Rodriguez?
sort, and that's a problem. Nines Rodriguez is the kind of guy you want on your side, and more kindred go anarch every day because of him.
I don't know which option I choose.
Yeah. The Camarilla works.
What can you
When
tell me?
let
What do you think about
vampires
the
run
Camarilla?
wild, you wind up with caitiff frenzying in the streets, then bloods blowing the masquerade, and hunters sniffing around. Law and order is the kindred's friend.
Dum dum dum. What do you
am
think
I
of
gonna
Prince
say?
LaCroix?
He's the boss now.
Yeah? What about the guy who decapitated my son?
LaCroix's iron fist. No one knows the sheriff really, except LaCroix. No one even knows the guy's name. There's lots of rumors about him though. I heard LaCroix picked him up in Africa over 100 years ago. Obviously, they work well together. Sure.
I wanted to ask about someone else.
You better get back downtown.
The scene is dead.
LaCroix's
I'm out of
gonna
here.
wanna hear all about this victory.
Okay, well, thanks for watching. Next time we'll have live commentary. I'm still Meister from themadfiles.net. Goodbye. Goodbye.